Troy, called by many names. Ilios, Ilium, Troy. It was not only walls and towers, it was a living city, older than the war, older than its defenders. A high, wind-swept stronghold whose first great walls, the legends say, were raised by gods. Its people bore many names before they were Trojans. Dardanians, children of old kings, heirs to houses built and rebuilt, to stones laid upon stones, to memories set within the limestone. A city of names and stories, ground handed down. Here they shared grief and joy, and believed what had endured would endure. To the Trojans, the city was civilization itself, order, law, tradition. They believed disputes could be mended and honor restored, that ransom could return what had been carried away. War does not believe these things. Within the walls stood King Priam's great house, broad with colonnades of polished stone. Here, councils met, offerings were chosen. King Priam had 50 sons, and Homer tells us Hecuba gave him 19 of them. Even Helen was treated with kindness, though sons had already fallen because of her. This was Troy, rich, human, and already doomed. 9 years had passed among graves in the old mounds of kings. 9 years since Paris carried Helen from Sparta, and oath-bound kings crossed the sea for her return. Beyond the plain, the Achaean ships waited. They had made the shore their home. They did not come to remember. They did not come to bargain. They came to sack a city. If Troy still stood, it was not because of gold or towering walls. It stood because of one man. Hector, son of Priam. His name means the one who holds fast, steadfast, an anchor, a defender. Glory was not why he stood. He fought for the city, for its people, for its families. The women of Troy ran to him for news of their loved ones. He was their strength. At the Aenean gates, his wife begged him not to lead the charge, but to hold the fight from the towers, to spare himself, to spare their child. He listened, and he refused, for he would not abandon those he was sworn to protect. In his heart, Hector knew the truth, that one day sacred Troy would fall, and her women be carried away. Yet still he prayed for his son, and returned to the fight, not for fame alone, but for home. Yet Troy was more than one house, and more than one fate. There was Anchises, of the old royal blood, and Aphrodite, who came to him in mortal form. From them came a son, born of gods and men. His name was Aeneas. The gods guarded him in battle, not to save Troy, but to preserve a line, not for glory, but for endurance. Hector was the shield of the city. Aeneas would carry its memory. One stood for Troy's last defense, the other for its life beyond ashes. And upon the walls, Hector still stood, with the city at his back and the storm gathering before him. I am Callianeira. I will walk with you through what was and what was lost, and guard what endures.